Well, this is the most fascinating thing we found. It's an old stairway. It's a little too intricate to be well made to go to a treehouse. You wouldn't see something this heavy duty on a treehouse.
A person driving Interstate 40 in East Asheville spotted something that piqued her interest.
A mysterious stairway in the woods. And that's tonight's Ask 13. Our Frank Fraboni joins us.
And Frank, are there really stairs in the woods?
Well, Tammy, yes, there are. There really are some stairs in the woods. We followed the directions.
Have you ever come across stairs in the middle of the forest? People across the internet have reported such, from 2013 before, all the way up to now. Though, even with how long it's been around, it still remains mysterious to many. Many stories describe the stairs as dangerous and reality bending. One story claims that upon going up the stairs, a tragic event would happen, whether it was the death of the person who climbed them, or someone else's death. There isn't a concrete nor logical reason for a set of stairs that lead absolutely nowhere to be in the middle of the forest. Some may argue it relates to ancient architecture, and that it may simply be the remnants of such. The steps of Viterbo, Italy are a good example of this. Nobody knows what happened on these stairs, but we do have some information on them. They date back to 7th century BCE, and it's likely that they are the remnants of some type of altar. Many other cases of stairs in places like Mexico support this. However, some staircases look way too new to fit such a description, like this one. This is the most famous image of stairs in the forest, and has been the root of most online legends relating to them. This set of stairs is practically the poster boy for the legend, but it shouldn't be. Take a look at this video. Very short, but as the comments show, it still puts fear into many of the viewers. Don't touch them. Don't go up them. Don't go near them. Get the hell off of that. Don't touch it. Don't go near it. And don't go on it. Bad things happen. The truth to it is, this staircase is part of an area of the Forest of Dean in Gloucestershire, England. Out of all the stairs in the woods that could have been infamous for being mysterious, the one that was blatantly an art piece was chosen. Now, it's fine for fake horror stories, but many people use this image as some sort of warning. They warn people to stay as far away from them as possible. The people of r/missing 411 say that stairs in the woods aren't as mysterious as they seem. Stairs in the forest. As a former avid hiker and rock climber, I've heard the stories online of these staircases that appear when you're too deep in the woods. I've never experienced them myself. I thought it was some kind of inside joke, until actual forest rangers I've talked to started to mention them, one even warning me not to climb them if I come across them. Has anyone heard of this legend, or actually experienced any of them? They are from the creepypasta forums. They made up a 6 or 7 part series of stories that included the stairs. In his stories, he is a park ranger, I believe. They are fiction. I spent a few hours reading all of them in one night. They are great, but unfortunately not true. I don't know of any true stories involving stairs in the forest. Here you go. I think it's good advice to stay off of them, as they are likely the sole remaining structure of a collapsed house. Those stairs are just waiting for a reason to collapse. Don't be that reason. Stairs can be found in forests all over the world. Despite them not being as dangerous as many claim, they are still mysterious and unsettling to view. Most stairs found in the woods are still waiting an explanation to this day. It's disturbing, to the point where stories about the stairs having ghost-like properties are believable to many. Humans associate stairs with houses, and also associate them with leading to somewhere. So when stairs don't mean either of these, a deep, unnerving feeling is felt in many people. Upon viewing these images, you may feel a lot of context is needed to explain what you're looking at.
It took about 4 hours of paddling and now we're here. This is just amazing. I've never been anywhere like this before.
Why are windmills in the middle of the ocean? I found this video while trying to figure out a video idea, and upon seeing those windmills I was unnerved. It may be a combination of him being in the middle of the ocean with a fear of large objects, but something about windmills being in the middle of the ocean feels so unnatural. The audio of the video deepens this feeling. Take a look.
It took about 4 hours of paddling and now we're here. This is just amazing. I've never been anywhere like this before.
It's just
absolutely huge. It's amazing to see how in line these things are. Don't forget guys, this is the same thing that looks like this from my shoreline. I see something in the water. Do you guys see that? That yellow thing down there? What is that? Is that a jellyfish? This really would be the worst place to get a puncture, so I'm trying to be careful. But I just wanted to show you the scale of this thing. I mean, this is my paddle, and look at how big this thing is. It's absolutely huge. As amazing as this is, I probably do need to get in because it took 4 hours to get out here, which means it's going to take at least 4 hours to get back in. What is that noise?
Now, what is that noise? Below the post, a Redditor asked the same question. What is that beeping noise anyways? The replies don't seem to answer this until you scroll down to a reply of a user named Dulad. It's a sound signal for when there's poor visibility such as fog, a warning sign to approaching vessels. Unfortunately, it has no effect on idiots on inflatable paddleboards. The passive aggressiveness of the last sentence may say something about the unsettling nature of not only the windmills, but also the beeps. The noises being a warning sign to not approach the area makes footage of the area that much more unsettling. Almost as if windmills were never meant to be seen up close. This is interesting, but doesn't answer the question on why there are windmills in the ocean. Upon searching for the answer, a relatively simple explanation is found. The researchers estimate that floater-mounted turbines could work in water depths ranging from about 100 feet to 650 feet. This means that in the northeastern United States, they could be placed about 30 to 100 miles out at sea. Because winds are stronger farther offshore, the floating windmills could also generate more energy, 5 megawatts, compared to 1.5 megawatts for onshore units, and 3.5 megawatts for conventional offshore setups. Live science. Many articles also say wind turbines are better for the environment, and generally a good plan for the future of the world. This is starting to get into the political side of things, so I'll back out and let you guys interpret this information how you believe it fits. So, there's the answer. A perfectly logical reason for wind turbines to be in the ocean. Yet even when supplied with context, the image still feels eerie. The absolute size of it with the factor of being in the landscape where any mistake may lead to your death certainly adds to that feeling that some things just shouldn't be there. The images you've seen so far are unnerving to many. I don't need to tell you that again. These images are disturbing due to the same reason liminal spaces are. Something is out of place, missing. And not only that, these images lack any form of context. Now, these images are unnerving, but they aren't downright terrifying. What's downright terrifying is what you don't see.
Наблюдали это с расстояния 70 километров. Какое-то количество людей находилось ближе. Одного солдата, находившегося в канаве, засыпало песком, и один солдат погиб. В одном из близлежащих сел население было все выведено из зданий.
As of 2023, at least 3, and assumed 6 nuclear weapons of the United States of America have been reported missing. 2 dropped in the Atlantic Ocean, 1 dropped in the Pacific Ocean, 1 crashed into the Mediterranean Sea, 1 buried in North Carolina, and 1 dropped in the Savannah River. This is enough of a problem to warrant its own term, a broken arrow. There have been at least 32 reported lost nuclear weapon cases, though many have either been recovered or ignored. All of those 6 events occurred in the 50s and 60s, so I doubt they go off anytime. Though, that's just the nuclear weapons the US has lost, and there may be more that simply hasn't been reported yet. From what I've read, 44 nuclear weapons have been lost in total. I don't know what you think, but I think that's very disturbing. The fact that there's even 1 nuke missing is disturbing. A weapon capable of such destruction and terror is not something I want to come across on a casual hike. Though, realistically, The fact that we still haven't found the core to the nuclear weapon lost in North Carolina is even more disturbing. National Interest reads, somewhere near Goldsboro, North Carolina, a uranium core is likely buried in a field. Had been one of the cores for a pair of 24 megaton nuclear bombs that won a B-52 that crashed shortly after takeoff. What was especially unsettling about this incident is that 3 of the 4 arming mechanisms on the bomb that was recovered had been activated. The second bomb's tail was discovered 20 feet below ground in a muddy field, and when efforts to find the core failed to uncover it, the military did the next best thing. The United States Army Corps of the Engineers purchased a 400-foot circular easement over the buried components to trick digging. On a positive note, the core has been missing for 62 years now. It's probably not going to go off, at least anytime soon. But still, the thoughts that a nuclear core is missing is unnerving. It's common knowledge to know how deadly and destructive nukes are, which is largely the reason why such information is so unnerving. If the world went into an all-out nuclear war, there would be no survivors. Now, this is one of the weirder cases I've stumbled upon. As of July 2023, nobody has admitted to making it. His name is the Maree Man, named after the township it is near. It is thought to be a depiction of an indigenous man wielding some sort of stick. The most absurd detail is that it stretches over a mile long, and is the biggest depiction of a human ever, yet nobody has claimed it. The fact that the area was closed shortly after its discovery makes this case that much weirder. Everybody under the sun was accused of making him. Bardius Goldberg, a painter that died in 2002, was the main suspect for this, though he never claimed to be its creator. The comment section of this video, who made the Maree Man, seems to also be puzzled by this.
Outback South Australia is stark and eerie at the best of times, and the dusty outpost of Maree is usually pretty quiet. But in June 1998, one of Australia's biggest mysteries put the town on the map when it became the focus of worldwide media attention.
It was, wow, here's this huge Aboriginal figure dug in the soil.
The Maree Man is 4.2 kilometres long, 28 kilometres around it. The markings are around about 35 metres wide.
Imagine making the biggest drawing on Earth and just never talking about it. Unexplained then. Wasn't done by man, surely. Though it's mysterious, there may be a chance to all in on it together. Now, such a sight is weird, but I wouldn't quite call it disturbing. Many other strange, weirdly organized objects can be found in the desert, like the Egyptian desert cones. Much stranger, the Prada store. Deserts cover such a wide array of the Earth's surface, so who knows how much hasn't been discovered. Storms, lightning, dryland products of Mother Nature. Some may consider these calming, but I disagree. Before I continue, I have to tell you a story about a recurring dream. It's a perfectly normal day. Nothing is yet out of the ordinary, at least to my knowledge. I go along my routine, getting groceries, getting gas, then coming home. This is when everything goes south. Once the car is parked, I look into the distance and see the most terrifying superstorm imaginable. Something about the formation of the clouds is menacing. It's constant lightning. Not a single second is left peaceful. A feeling of unstoppable danger looms over me, yet everyone around me is weirdly calm. I am left to wait and see if it's even possible to survive this storm. It's impossible to explain the feeling I got from a simple dream, almost like I was sewn into a cosmic horror. Despite being fiction, superstorms and excessive lightning are very real occurrences. Superstorms are simply extreme weather that can include things like hurricanes, tornadoes, and any other storm that can cause catastrophic damage. If any type of superstorm were to represent superstorms as a whole, it would be a supercell. I mean, just look at it. A truly terrifying beast of nature. Every time I look at an image of one of these, I feel a sense of dread, yet I still admire it at the same time. As can be seen when searching the term on YouTube, people are drawn in by a similar fear-filled awe. The comments below this video fully encapsulate this feeling. That thing looks like a one-way ticket to another world. Supercell thunderstorms are the scariest, most beautiful things I've ever seen. Am I the only one who finds this catastrophically beautiful? It's deadly, yet beautiful. Chaotic, yet peaceful. A collective, unnerving feeling is felt by many when viewing either mysterious or downright deadly things found in nature. No matter how dangerous it may be, our feelings suggest that there's something good on it.